In a groundbreaking move, King Charles III has officially ended the financial support for his younger brother, Prince Andrew, severing a hefty £1 million annual allowance. This decision marks a critical shift in the dynamics between the royal brothers and further underscores the king's resolve to address family controversies decisively. This news, revealed through an updated biography by acclaimed royal writer Robert Hardman, serialized exclusively by the Daily Mail, offers a rare look into the challenges the monarchy faces from within. The landmark biography, Charles III, New King, New Court, The Inside Story, dives deep into the complex and often turbulent relationships within the royal family. Alongside details about Andrew's financial cutoff, the book offers fresh insight into ongoing tensions between King Charles and his son, Prince Harry, who remains embroiled in a legal dispute over security arrangements. This article examines the latest revelations surrounding Andrew, Harry, and Meghan and how these incidents may shape the monarchy's future. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel. Andrew's financial cutoff. A bold decision by the king. King Charles has reportedly been advised by his keeper of the Privy Purse to terminate Prince Andrew's personal allowance of approximately £1 million per year. This bold move comes after years of public scrutiny and mounting pressure to address Prince Andrew's diminished royal role following his association with the convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. With this decision, Charles has reinforced that the Duke of York will no longer be a financial burden on the monarchy, leaving Andrew to find independent means to sustain his lifestyle. According to sources close to the royal family, this financial cutoff is only the latest measure in an effort to reform the monarchy. Despite his lack of active royal duties, Andrew has been resolute in clinging to his grand residence, the Royal Lodge, a 30-room mansion in Windsor Great Park. Though reportedly urged to downsize to Frogmore Cottage, a 5-bedroom residence previously occupied by the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Andrew has resisted, asserting that his lease entitles him to stay. However, now that his allowance and royal-funded security have been rescinded, the Duke faces a daunting challenge: financing the upkeep of his luxurious estate on his own. The Queen's unfinished legacy. Hardman's biography also sheds light on the late Queen Elizabeth II's unresolved concerns regarding her son. It's revealed that, had she lived another year, Queen Elizabeth may have taken more drastic steps to settle the Andrew issue, urging him to relocate to Frogmore Cottage. This revelation comes as a surprise to many royal watchers who previously perceived the Queen as overly lenient with her rumored favorite son. However, it appears she had plans to address his diminishing role within the family more decisively before her passing. For King Charles, this financial withdrawal honors the late Queen's wishes, while allowing him to take a more pragmatic and proactive approach to the monarchy's future. This move reflects the monarch's commitment to preserving the institution's integrity, even if it means making difficult choices involving close family members. High-stakes tensions over Royal Lodge. Andrew's reluctance to vacate Royal Lodge has created an ongoing standoff between him and the king. The property, which boasts several valuable and historic artworks and furniture pieces from the royal collection, represents a piece of the monarchy that Andrew has been reluctant to let go. Royal Lodge, with its proximity to Windsor Castle security, has been seen as a symbol of Andrew's past royal privileges. Now, however, the Duke of York's high-stakes resistance may backfire as Charles calls his bluff. Sources close to the family hint that Andrew has claimed to have other sources of income through his international contacts. However, skepticism remains as to whether these sources can truly cover the significant costs of maintaining his property and personal security. As it stands, King Charles appears prepared to let Andrew test his financial resilience, but insiders caution that the king's patience is finite. The king's complex relationship with Harry. Beyond the controversy surrounding Andrew, Hardman's biography provides insight into the strained relationship between King Charles and Prince Harry. Harry's decision to pursue legal action against the Home Office over his security arrangements has reportedly placed a wedge between father and son. The king's advisors have expressed concerns that any attempt to reconcile could pull Charles into legal disputes, potentially exposing him to liability over Harry's demands for taxpayer-funded security. This legal pursuit underscores Harry's ongoing separation from royal life, symbolizing his determination to carve out an independent identity. However, His tenacity has complicated family relationships. When Harry returned to the UK for an event earlier this year, he declined an invitation to stay at Buckingham Palace, citing security concerns, and opted for a hotel instead. Royal sources responded, noting the irony that Buckingham Palace remains one of the most secure locations in the country. The king, while maintaining a desire for reconciliation, appears cautious about involving himself directly in Harry's legal troubles. As the biography reveals, the prospect of mending this relationship without becoming embroiled in controversy remains a delicate balancing act for Charles. Meghan Markle's role and royal controversies. Alongside the friction between Harry and Charles, the book also touches on Meghan Markle's relationship with the royal family. Contrary to her claims of being unsupported by the monarchy, royal insiders have now pushed back, insisting that they extended assistance, which she allegedly declined. This counters the narrative Meghan has shared about her experience as a new member of the royal family, where she has previously stated that she was thrown to the wolves without support. The revelations add another layer to the complex story surrounding Harry and Meghan's departure from royal duties. While Meghan's experiences and decisions have spurred debates about the institution's inclusivity, the palace's counterclaims suggest a different perspective. This dissonance highlights the ongoing clash between personal accounts and institutional memories, illustrating the deep rifts that continue to shape royal dynamics. Andrew's next move: a life without royal support. With the loss of his royal allowance and security provisions, Andrew's future remains uncertain. Although his expressed confidence in his ability to fund his lifestyle, the end of royal financial support casts doubt on his capacity to sustain the same level of luxury. Family friends note that the Duke's obstinance has only further isolated him from the rest of the family, adding that his unwillingness to compromise has soured already fragile relationships. The Duke's association with Jeffrey Epstein continues to cast a shadow, prompting calls for accountability and transparency within the monarchy. By reducing Andrew's dependence on the monarchy, King Charles is signaling a shift toward a leaner, more sustainable future. However, with Andrew clinging to his position, this may be just the beginning of a drawn-out family struggle. The recent revelations from Hardman's biography underscore the growing tensions within the British royal family as it undergoes a significant period of transformation. King Charles's decision to cut off Prince Andrew financially is a bold statement of his leadership style, one that emphasizes accountability and responsibility, even for those within his inner circle. For Andrew, the loss of his royal allowance marks a major turning point, forcing him to confront the reality of his position without the monarchy's financial safety net. As the book's latest insights into Prince Harry's legal pursuits and Meghan's experience within the royal family illustrate, the monarchy remains a complex institution grappling with modernity and tradition. King Charles's measured, pragmatic responses may shape a future monarchy more attuned to accountability, but at the cost of complex and deeply personal relationships. For now, Andrew's and Harry's paths underscore the reality that, in King Charles's vision, royal privilege is no longer an absolute right. Whether this vision succeeds in restoring stability or further fractures the family remains to be seen. Nonetheless, Charles's reign has already marked a historic shift, defining a new era for the British monarchy and its values in the face of unprecedented challenges.